Today's video is a very short 2-minute revision on Death of a Naturalist by Seamus Heaney. For those of you doing the Eduqas Anthology, go ahead and save or screenshot this because I am not going to be talking through everything that you can see on the slides. So firstly, the overall message of the poem is about growing up. Heaney uses nature as his vehicle for discussing the loss of childhood joy and the complexity of becoming an adult. And we see that as we look at our first key quote. We're looking at the opening lines of the poem here, and as a tip, it's always good to look at the opening and the last lines of the poem. And we get this rich natural image here and this kind of childhood joy as he looks at nature, and that's developed through the early part of the poem, where we see the fascination in the language that Heaney uses of the young speaker's love of nature. We see the young speaker taking joy in both the beauty of nature, but also how disgusting it is. And that's one of the central ideas of the poem, that life, or nature, and then life, because that's the metaphor, is both beautiful and horrifying. As we get to this fourth quote, we are looking at this shift in tone, that as the speaker matures, they see that nature and therefore life is no longer just fun and exciting. It's beginning to be threatening and hostile. And we then get this development of that idea through the military or warlike imagery. The childish voice, the childish joy is beginning to fade. And then we come to the final 2 lines of the poem with the actual death of the naturalist. This romanticized view of nature or childhood has been destroyed by growing up. And then just finally, a reminder that you need context for this paper. So here is your context for Death of a Naturalist.